YouTube, what is going on, guys? I'm Mr. FC Ninja. We are back with a preview of Liverpool versus Leicester City from Anfield. Guys, it's going to be a crazy game. We ain't got no team left. We literally have no goddamn team. Let's jump into the tactics screen. So, guys, this is my predicted starting lineup or first 11 amongst what Klopp may or may not do. So without further ado, let me start with the players kind of, you know, dropped from the squad on the peripheral of things I've been called upon on occasions this season. Well, some actually. Kelleher, Origi and Harry Wilson. Yeah, we've not seen Divock. He's just gone missing. Kelleher is kind of makes the squad in the Champions League as like the third choice goalkeeper. He's been asking to go out on loan, but he hasn't really fruition for him. Yeah, and then Harry Wilson, what's going on with him? I don't think he quite cuts the mustard personally. He had a chance, he had a spell not too long ago in one of our recent home games. I think it was Leeds he played against or I can't remember, but yeah, isn't really cutting the mustard. And here's two players who have been around the squad. Jake Kane, the first one, he's been on the bench a few times but hasn't really got on the pitch to see any actual minutes. And the other guy that just really bewilders me, that why he isn't actually required at the moment, Marco Grujic. Like, why isn't Grujic around the setup? Look at our injuries now. Like, why? Like, Fabinho could drop back into centre back, Grujic could come into the middle. I don't know. Maybe he's just not good enough. But there's something there. There's some reason why Klopp just doesn't want to put him in the squad. Like, guys, I'm bewildered. I don't know, but I've been putting him in my side. I'm calling him up to the subs bench, like literally on the peripheral. In the last, 3 or 4 games, I've kind of thinking, well, who else is there that could kind of do that job? And Grujic always comes to the name. But I don't know. Klopp sees something that we don't see, obviously. But yeah, they're the guys on the peripheral of things, kind of like trying to get onto that subs bench. Our injury list, guys. Alex Oxlaide-Chamblain, who I think is about a month or two away, or about a month and a few weeks, and 6 weeks away from returning, I guess. VVD, who started his rehabilitation. What am I talking about? He is doing his light physio work, very light physio work. Personally, I think we'll see him a month or maybe 6 weeks earlier than expected. I really do think that. I think they probably told us the worst possible amount of time that he would be sidelined for. So yeah, I reckon we may see him a month. But then just because he's a month to the good doesn't mean Klopp is gonna just fling him in straight away. Like if we got him really important games, there's no way Klopp's gonna throw him at the deep end. But also, if it's like an FA Cup early round match or something, again, there's no reason why Klopp's going to throw him in then either, because it's a pointless game, doesn't really need to play. So Klopp will give him as much time that he really needs in order to get him going again and get him ready. But I do think he will, return sooner than later. Definitely, I do think so. He's a well-built specimen as well, and if he's looked after his body over time, I'm sure he will be back, bigger, better than ever. Which moves us on to Joe Gomez. I don't feel like he's going to be back this season. Just leave it at that, basically. Very unlucky, but is what it is. Henderson, may see him against Leicester. I've ruled him out. Came off at half-time in the England game. It's just those internationals. What is the bloody point? Seriously, what is the point? Just nonsense. Trent Alexander-Arnold out for 2 to 4 weeks. Calf strain, I think it was. I'd say 3. We'll probably be back. I'd say 2-3 weeks, and then he'll be back. Unlucky again. Salah hit with the COVID. He'll be back for the Brighton game. So we'll just miss the Leicester game. That's just sucks. And Reece Williams with, I think it's a hip injury or something like that, a slight hip injury. I might be okay, I'm not sure, not heard any updates on him. There was rumours going around, I didn't really look too much into it, but it is what it is. So yeah, but yeah, some of these guys, I think the only one we will see or may see is Reece Williams, so yeah, forget the rest of them. Anyways, guys, on to the starting lineup, and the Klopp substitutions. Shaqiri, Minamino, Thiago, Keita, Nico Williams, Phillips, and Adrian. Those are the substitutes that I think Klopp's going to probably, kind of look to help out his cause should they be needed. Phillips just basically, back up in defence in case we happen to get an injury to whoever is in defence. I'm about to show you shortly. Nico Williams, same, left back or right back, picks up an injury. Give or take. Keita again for midfield. Thiago didn't train, possibly trained today. Don't know if he trained today. I think he may well be on the subs bench, and only if really needed will he come on and play. He did do light training a few days ago. I think he's pretty much kind of virtually on the border of coming back. I'm not gonna lie. Minamino, I think he'll be in the squad. He will probably be needed at some point in the game, either side, up front, or something like that. And then Shaqiri, definitely I think will make the squad again for that right side. Maybe he comes on at some point or even starts in midfield. Now guys, for the starting lineup, we are going to go with, I've gone with Alisson, Tsimikas, Robertson, Matip, Milner, Luigi, Firmino, Curtis Jones, Mane, Firmino, and Jota. That is my 4-3-3 starting lineup. You're probably thinking, what on earth is he doing? That back four is just insane, isn't it? I'm just thinking, there's rumours of Robertson at left back, centre left back, and I'm just thinking it's the Vardy thing, isn't it? It's got to be the Vardy thing. It's got to be the Vardy thing. Leicester aren't about a height. They're going to play good football. It's going to be end-to-end. They're going to be fluid. They're going to work hard. Brendan's style is not a hoof, bang, bang. So you're not going to be coming with them crossings and stuff like that. So we need that speed in there. Like Phillips, put Phillips in, and then Matip, none of them are Jamie Vardy fast, are they? I mean, Robertson will be in there to kind of keep an eye on Jamie Vardy and that run. Definitely to be covering Matip, because Jamie Vardy will play on Matip, and we'd want Robertson kind of to nullify that thing. Milner's not going to do it. Milner's not quick enough. So I can see Vardy definitely trying to get in along this, in behind Matip and between Milner and Matip down that left side and maybe cutting in. So Robertson's going to have to basically, cut across and try and isolate that. That's what's going to be happening. We could even see something like this. We could see Tsimikas. There was rumours Tsimikas wasn't too bad at left centre-back either, and he's also quick. Whether he's as quick as Robertson in terms of dealing with Vardy, I have no idea whatsoever. I just know he's pretty decent going forward. Pretty quick. I know he's pretty quick, but Robertson quick? Not sure. Yeah, so this is kind of the reason why I kind of thought of this. I mean, there are other options. You could always go with, Fabinho at right back. But I think, what's the point in that? You're going to walk through the midfield in that case. We're not going to be as dominant in midfield unless, as we would be, with Fabinho in there, sitting in there. So it just makes no sense to you might as well have, just have Milner at right back, your normal defensive line, Alisson. And yeah, you play your strongest players. And I mean, if Thiago should, for whatever reason, start, I don't think he's going to start. I don't even think he'll be on the bench, but I'm hoping. That's why I've chucked him in. Oh, God. But yeah, Wijnaldum, Fabinho is solid. And then I feel like Jackson, I keep calling him Curtis Jackson, as you know. Curtis Jones can definitely do a job in there. I think it's a time for him to kind of step up. I feel like he's being nurtured for that Henderson style role. He's got that Scouse blood in him. So yeah, I feel like this could be one for him. Alternatively, we do have maybe a Shaqiri can slide in there, offer some creativity from that position. Maybe could it's an option, guys. It's an option. The other obvious one is Naby Keita. However, I just don't think defensively, for me, he cuts it. Likewise with Shaqiri, I don't think Shaqiri cuts it defensively. The work rate, I think Keita does have the work rate, but I think it's just lazy-jitis, to be honest. Yeah, but I feel like with Jones, he does have the legs. He does the youth side of him. He can get up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, and he's a decent little baller, and I think he can just keep it simple. Does the right things. Protects Milner. He's got the legs to get back and cover Milner. I mean, having Naby and then and Milner. I mean, Naby don't defend as it is, let alone get back and helping out Milner. So, yeah, not for me. I feel like it should kind of be Jones. I feel like he's the safest bet right about now for this. Yeah, and then, but obviously, it's Thiago. I mean, if Thiago start, then it's a no-brainer. We go like this. We play like this pretty much. You know, Wijnaldum, Fabinho, and then Thiago. Do I want Thiago to start? Yeah, I think I'd prefer Thiago to start for sure. Does he have the work rate? Not as such. He can. The thing is, he can play from, you know, that kind of deeper position. He doesn't always have to commit. You know, these boys can sit in deep and ping the ball around, and we can boss possession. These three can boss possession. We can definitely comfortably boss possession over Leicester with these three in midfield. So we'll control the game. And then our attackers. Yeah, guys, they're not got the greatest defense. They've still got a few players out as well at the minute. Jota is still in fine form. Firmino, never know, it could be his time, but the main man, Mane, he is probably the one that I'll be looking to do some damage as he usually does to Leicester, especially as they push up in behind 3-4-3. Maybe we could maybe we can catch them out somewhere. Unfortunately, my predicted man of the match, I'm gonna go for Firmino again. Yes, he has to have a game. Could this be his hat-trick game? He's got to do something. It's got to happen somewhere. Something's got to click for him. It's got to happen somewhere, guys. I mean, if he gets a hat-trick or he scores, we probably win. But I've got a feeling this is going to be a draw. I don't think we're going to beat Leicester. I usually feel like we're going to beat everybody. And, you know, every time I do this preview, it's like, yeah, we're going to win. If I had it my way, we'd be absolutely unbeatable. But yeah, guys, so I think it's going to be 1-1 or maybe a 2-2. I'm going to go for 2-2. My scorers, I'm going to go for Mane and Jota, 1 apiece. Yeah, I'm going to go for 2-2, guys. I hope it's not. I hope we win. Maybe, I don't know. I hope we win like 2 or 3-0, to be honest. Nice and comfortable. Let everybody know, you know, that even when we got our back line, our solid back line, we ain't about conceding, you know. But I do think we'll concede. It's a makeshift defence, you know, the offsides and stuff. You know, organisations all different. And let me just switch Robertson back with the Simicast, because, yeah, I feel like this would be, you know. There's a lot of parts here where players aren't, you know, like Simicast isn't used to playing with Wijnaldum. To Simicast, to Mane, obviously they must have linking up in training and stuff, but, you know, it's all, that would be relatively new. Like, you know, it's not like Robertson playing there. Robertson knows how these guys, how Wijnaldum and Mane, you know, work, and the rhythm's there. Well, to Simicast, it's all new. Same on this side. This is a whole new partnership. This is going to be completely out of sync. It's not like Trent, Henderson and Salah. Trent, Henderson and Salah know each other's pattern of play, where everyone's going to be, where they want the ball, how they like the ball. There's a cohesion between both these sides, and it really matters. And this one is just totally like, these players, I don't even think they've ever played together before, let alone thrown in at the deep end against one of the top 6. Yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much my predicted preview. Yeah, guys, so this has... Oh, I dropped the controller. So, guys, this has been the Red Mr. FC Ninja, and this is your preview for Liverpool versus Leicester City from Anfield. So guys, I will see you soon. Let's do this.